In a world that constantly screams for our attention, true power often whispers. And we're told to be loud and to keep busy and to move on. But when grief and loss enter our lives, all that noise only makes the emptiness feel deeper. And what if the secret to enduring strength isn't found in doing more, but in quieting the noise and letting God meet us in the stillness? And Psalms 46:10 reminds us, "Be still and know that I am God." And grief is loud. And even in silence, our minds can feel like they're screaming with what ifs, regrets, and aching memories. Yet it's in choosing to pause, choosing stillness, that we open ourselves to something greater. And true strength doesn't always come from pushing harder. Sometimes it's found in stepping back and creating space for God to speak when everything else feels overwhelming. In those pauses, we begin to uncover resilience we didn't even know we had, the kind that only comes from God. And throughout history, people have turned to silence for clarity. And Jesus himself often withdrew to quiet places to pray. And in that stillness, he found renewed strength. Even science tells us that silence calms the nervous system and restores focus and brings peace to our restless minds. And in grief, quiet reflection may look like sitting with a candle lit for your loved one, breathing slowly and whispering their name in prayer. It may feel small, but in that silence, God's comfort begins to surround you. Isaiah 30:15 says, "In quietness and trust is your strength." And silent reflection doesn't require perfection or special training. It can start with one deep breath when the sorrow feels so heavy. It can be a walk outside where you notice the sky and the breeze or a bird overhead. It can be creating a simple corner in your home with a chair, your Bible, and a journal. The challenge is that we often resist stillness. It feels uncomfortable, even boring. But if we push past that resistance, stillness becomes a sanctuary, a place where grief softens and God meets us. Silent reflection isn't about pretending we're okay. It's not forced positivity. It's about sitting with the truth of our grief and allowing God to hold us in it. I've experienced this deeply. In moments of silence where I expected only pain, I felt God's whisper of comfort. I realized I wasn't carrying my burden alone. Others have shared the same, that in stillness they've discovered new clarity, courage, and even a quiet joy. Silent reflection is not a one-time fix. It's a practice, a sacred rhythm we return to again and again. And over time, you'll notice subtle shifts. The weight of grief feels just a little lighter, and your perspective opens, and your energy renews. In silence, you'll find strength. In stillness, you'll find God. And slowly, your grief journey will transform, and not by erasing your pain, but by giving it purpose and resilience. I'm Angela Frazier, still carrying Logan's light as I walk through grief and healing on my own, with God by my side. And I want to invite you to take one moment of silence today. Light a candle, breathe, listen. Let God meet you there too. Because even in your deepest sorrow, His strength is waiting in the stillness. And if this video touched your heart, Share your loved one's name in the comments below. Let's honor them together. And get your free devotional journal, Beauty in the Valley, inspired by Logan's journey home, at the link below. And with love always, Angela and Logan. Bye.